Hi Polygon Primitives, it's your 3D girl AB, and in this video I'm going to go over how to use animation when it comes to basic 3D modeling. So in the last video I made a table, and now I'm going to add a tablecloth, and I'm going to use animation to do that. So first I'm going to go over the divider, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to press join areas, and I'll bring it over to here. So now I have my table. I'm going to press Shift A, Mesh, and I'm going to bring in a plane. I'm going to go to Edit Mode. Going to bring the plane up. Press S to scale and bring it out. Maybe about right there is good. Or I can make it a little bit smaller. You know what? Let me make it a little bit bigger. So now what I'm going to do is this. So above it I have a plane, and I want the plane to become a tablecloth and go above the table. But of course it's a square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use animation to give it a drape-like effect. But before I do that, I need to add more dimension to the plane. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to press subdivide. Here you can see it says 1. I can go up and add my subdivision. So I can go up to 8. Actually, let me go up to, let me try 18. That should be good enough. And now that I have it, I'm going to go to my vertex mode, click away, and this is what I'm going to do. So I can use animation and just drop it as it is, and some folds will form, but I want there to be more folds or for it to flow more because it's a tablecloth. So I'm going to select the vertex, and up here is what is known as proportional editing. I'm going to select it, and I'm going to move it up. As I move it up, you will see a circle form. I can use my middle mouse and scroll, and it will get bigger. It starts to move the vertex and the vertices around it in a more organic way. I can then select another random vertex, bring it down instead. And I can keep doing this for a little bit. And just add form to the tablecloth. That should be good enough. And now I'm going to go to object mode by pressing tab, and I'm going to go to my animation tab. So I'm in my animation tab. You can see the timeline right here, and I already have my tablecloth selected, but instead of dealing with the tablecloth first, I'm going to deal with the table first. So I'm going to click away, and I'm going to press table. So now I'm going to go to physics properties, which is this one right here. And with the table selected, I'm going to press collision. After I press collision, I'm going to look down and I'm going to make sure that single-sided is checked. Now I'm going to press tablecloth. I'm already in physics properties, and I'm going to press cloth. Now that I press cloth, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to press play. And there you can see the tablecloth forming. I'm going to pause it. It's still coming off a little bit weird to me, so I'm going to bring it back. Timeline. I'm going to go back to modeling. So in edit mode, I'm going to select everything. I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to subdivide and subdivide it even more. I'm going to go back to animation, press tab to come out of object mode. I'm going to press table. Collision is still selected. I'm going to go to cloth. Cloth is already selected. I'm going to press play. And that looks way better. So now I'm going to pause it right there. look around it. Okay. So I have the tablecloth form, but in order for it to stay this way, because if I come out of animation and save it, the tablecloth is not going to keep this form. So with the tablecloth selected, I'm going to go to Modifier Properties. And when I click it, you can already see it says cloth. I'm going to click this drop down menu, see Apply. I'm going to press Apply, and there it is. So even if I go back to 0 in my timeline, the tablecloth stays the same. I'm going to go back to modeling, going to go back to my object mode, and now I have a tablecloth.